And I think I'm on. Hope you guys can see this. I need to reconnect myself too. Yep. The thing is here. Hi, Risty. Okay, I'm just gonna try to buy some time for people to connect. So, just to make it clear, the camera literally closed at 1 hour and 4 minutes, and that's exactly what happened last time twice in a row. So I'm pretty sure it's not the camera overheating, especially because now it's definitely not hot. So I'm not sure if it's a YouTube thing, or maybe because I'm using my GoPro to do the live streaming, if it's the GoPro app that does something. Quite interesting, I'm gonna try to figure out. But starting next week I'm not gonna use the GoPro anymore, so I hope it's gonna be better. Luck is not because of the camera. It's something that's happening at 1 hour and 4 minutes all the time. It's not the camera. I think we left in round 5, question 4. Am I right? I think so. Yep. Where did you get an ad? Like that type of ads? Here? I hope the ad was not here. I mean, I don't get to choose the ads anyway. I'm making like 0.5 cents for that, so I'm not choosing anything. Nothing is sponsored, nothing is nothing. Well, I'm glad that the lag is better. I don't know how or why. Okay, 4th question, 5th round. I hope people are here. Yeah, give me that coin. No, it's not, I don't think it's even a coin. It's like a quarter of a coin or something. Like the smallest coin. Good. It seems like people are here and they want me to start. By the way, after we finish this, because there are only 2 questions left and I'm gonna say the winners, we can still stay for chatting until the camera goes away again. You did not miss anything. I'm just about to start now. 4th question from round 5. If Norway had a secret garden, Greece had a secret combination. Who sang that song? Yes, I'm planning to do this show every Saturday. That's why I'm also planning to buy new devices, so it doesn't keep stopping after 1 hour. Okay, the answers came pretty... I knew this was an easy one. The first person who answered correctly was ESC Sena, 5 points. Two. 5 points. 3 points for Erison. 2 points for Kihag. 1 point for Marco Van Melis. And another 1 point to Drexu37. So, I don't know if that's the Mandela effect. The answer was Kalamira. The last question of the whole thing, guys. Buckle up. If you get the 5 points, I still think you can get top 5, even if you were pretty low. I'm not sure. I cannot guess right now. There are a lot of numbers. This one is gonna be a hard one. I'm telling you ahead of time because it's the last one and I want it to be like more of a let's try to figure it out. Please don't guess. In Eurovision, how many times did Norway get the chance to perform a competing act live on TV, including winners' performances? Okay, I'm pretty sure now people are gonna start guessing. I mean, in history of Eurovision, it cannot be 5. I watch more than 5 only since I'm watching. Okay, I guess this is confusing. In the history of Eurovision, how many times did Norway get to perform a live act on stage? Let's put it that way. A lot of guessing. None of them are right, so I'm guessing you're just going with numbers. Yes, little Crump, you got it. It's the way you said it, but someone needs to do the math. Eisenherz, you are so close. Including semifinals, like every time when they had a chance to do it live. Okay, I have one right answer. I have to remember that one. 2 right answers. 3, 4, and who's the 5th? No one has the 5th yet. And guys, you're so close. 5th. Okay, we have 5. I saw 5 of them. And I do remember that the first person who answered correctly was Drextu37. 5 points. 3 points go to Erison. 2 points go to Alex Petrushin. And 1 point goes to ESC Swiss. And another 1 point to Kihag. I helped you guys when I said that someone was very close. I think Eisenherz was very close and I told him. And after that I saw the right answers coming in. The right answer is 71. Dana, the question was how many times did Norway perform live on stage, including winning performances? That means once in the final, once in the semi-final, and once more if they won. Like for example, Alexander Rybak did it 3 times. Semi-final, final, and winning performance. I'm planning to do this every Saturday, just because it's very late, and I'm doing this like at 12 in the morning, so I cannot do this like every night because that means I will just be sleeping all day long. So, no, I do not count opening song. I said competing act. The question was very clear but very wrong. Or not very wrong. Very clear but very long. But I paid a lot of attention to this because I knew this was gonna be hard. Well, yeah, thank you, Kihag. Actually, for this question, I spent around 15 minutes just myself to be sure that what I'm getting is right. So now I can do the totals, and because this time I did not write on a piece of paper, I can do the totals on this Excel sheet, because I'm going high-techy. So, Let's see. Ooh, I think we have a winner that's like pretty much clearly a winner. Let's write this down. And I'm also going to answer some of your questions now. So I'm pretty sure it will be number 1. Two people very close, just by 1 point. I think they're second and third. Then must be this. What are you guys saying here? Did you name the Excel? No, it's not like that anymore. It used to be, like you saw that. It used to be like that, but it's not anymore. That's not the name of my Excel. Oh yeah, Lydia is definitely a winner for us. Let's see how many are here. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, and another one. Ooh, another one is gonna be a draw. In between quite a few people. No, it's not. Someone just kicked you all out. There was a draw in between 4 people for the 10th spot, but then I just saw someone had 1 extra point. So the top 10 will be like this. So 8, 9, and 10. So I'm gonna start with the 10th place. Yeah, that's right. Let's see, where are you? Ooh, yeah, a little Crumpy, this night was not your night. I'm not gonna put it alphabetically, that's easy to guess. I'm gonna start with 10th place. The 10th place, and the guy that kicked you all others out from the top 10 is Artboy with 9 points. On the 9th place with 10 points is Black H. On the 8th place with 13 points is Risti, which by the way was on the 6th place last week. You were very close, just 2 points away from actually being in top 5. On the 6th place there is a draw with 14 points, Drex 37 and Timur. On the 5th place with 17 points, ESC Swiss. 4th place with 22 points, ESC Sena. No, last week I only did a top 5, but because I saw that people are not really playing the not live version, I just decided just to give more prizes in this one. And the big moment, the top 3. On a 3rd place with 26 points is Adwantas. On the 2nd place with 27 points is Erison. And on the 1st place with 40 points is Kihag. Kihag, you killed it again. Is 2 weeks of killing it. I would show you my handwriting, but I'm pretty sure you will not understand what I just wrote here. I write a lot nicer on computer. My computer writing is beautiful. I have to say still that Marco Gazzoli was very close of winning. Jay, Lars. Yeah, you three, you would have, oh, and Asya, you would have been the 10th, but then Artboy had 9 points, you had 8. Oh, Linnea, I'm sorry. Or Linnea, 93C. Well, now we can chat, we have longer time. I made it that way. Let's just close this. I feel that I need something to drink. I've been talking a lot. Well, if that would be the rule that Kihag has to host it, it means that tonight it shouldn't have been me. By the way, has anyone seen Iwaldron? Is he here? Like the last week's winner? Oh, Kihag. Lena did not do that badly though. How much time does the picture questions take to make? So, when I started like last week, I did everything manually and there were 10 pictures, like 10 pictures, the version that you had to guess, and then 10 that were the actual prizes in the end. And I think I spent around 4 or 5 hours on creating them, and then I had to do like the trivia questions and the answers and print everything and cut everything and fold everything. So it takes quite a while, but once my things are gonna be here, the ones that I ordered, it's gonna be a lot easier because I can actually share my screen with you instead of you just staring at me the whole time doing math. You can actually share, like, see my screen, and I don't have to print anything or stuff like that. And for tonight, I did create like an action thing on Photoshop, so that's a lot easier to create because you just do it once and after that everything gets done automatically. Well, Dana, just like always, you are guessing very well. I'm actually saving the results of every week and add them up in the end to see who will get the most points, and the winner in the end is gonna get a different type of award, something more physical. Also because until then I'm pretty sure that everything is gonna be done with all this isolation thing. Can't you do a reaction to Melodifestivalen? I actually would like to do it myself because I never actually watched the show. I usually watch it after the show is done. So I'm just picking like whoever the favorites were. I wanted to see why they were the favorites, but I've never actually watched the show like from the beginning until the end. Well, you see, Kihak, that's why you're not supposed to retire yet. Erison, you don't have to be first. We know that from Eurovision. You can be third and fourth and still win. In which countries outside of Europe have you been? Well, I've been in Japan, Cambodia. Let me think, I've been here to South Korea. I think that's it outside. I've been through China, but not really in China. Like, flew through and stayed there for some hours, but I don't really count that. Oh, and I've been to Bhutan. I totally recommend you guys to go to Bhutan. Yes, Iwaldron got no points tonight because he wanted to play it humble. I want to see your friends' reaction to telemovies. I'm so scared to actually show them that because they can be kind of tough and I like the song. By the way, we just filmed the Eurovision Rock Contest yesterday and they annoyed me so badly because they did not like one of my favorite songs. And I was like so focusing on not saying anything and just let them say their thing. Road to Kingdom is a South Korean show. Well, I don't know. I told you I've never seen it. Bhutan was indeed expensive, but I also have to say it was my favorite trip from all the countries I've been to. It's also very, you need a good cardio, because in Bhutan everything is mountains. Wherever you go, you walk. You're not like taking whatever they're called, the stuff that take you up the mountain. They don't do that. I see a lot of people, especially in the very touristy areas, people that are just like gasping for air. They're like dying there walking to see whatever they want to see. Lordi haters. No, I would say for Lordi the feelings were mixed. There are like some people that really don't like it and then some that really liked it. But there was a very specific one that I'm not gonna tell you which one, but it's like one of my favorite songs in Eurovision pretty much, and they did not like it. And I was like, what's going on with you guys? My favorite Armenian entry. Well, let's put it this way. If it's not a live version, if it's not the actual performance on stage, I really liked You're Not Alone. Like, I think I totally like that song, but I did not like the live performance at all. If it's a live performance that I really enjoyed, let me think. From Armenia. I know which one. I forgot the name of it. Something with fly. Fly with me so high. Something like that. I forgot it. But that's the one. My friends, I don't think they will co-host this because, as I said, right now it's 1:30 in the morning and they're definitely not up for it. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna stay here that long in the nighttime. Fly With Me, yes, that was the name. I liked that one, like as a live performance. But as a song on its own is You're Not Alone. I liked it, I think, the most from the Armenian ones. Who's low stamina? They, because they don't stay up? Well, the thing is also that we don't live really all that close. So even if they would stay here, they would have to go back home. And it's like, it's a whole thing. So I don't think they would do it. Where did I meet them? And bye for now. Okay, bye Kaspar. And they actually quite liked the one that you're mentioning there really much. I think I gave the lowest ranking from all of them. Where did I meet them? Well, very first from all of them I met Lauren. I'm part of like this fitness camp kind of a thing, and she just came there at some point. And we just became very good friends because she was very athletic and I did not like that she was beating me at some stuff. So we were competing quite a lot and we just became friends. After that, I met Mike, obviously. And Mike and Lauren are very good friends with Amelia and Zach, and that's how I got to meet them. Face the Shadow. Yes, I think Face the Shadow was also a good song, but then I did not like the live one. I really like the staging on that one, but I didn't like the live voices. If I remember right, I think like one of the girls was very noticeable and the others were just kind of like there. Ooh, I forgot about Yan Yan. Yes, I like that one too. That would be in my top 3 for sure. In Road to Kingdom, bands are participating in a showdown. Oh, they are. Oh, so it's similar. They get points on different criteria and need to come up with song, staging, dancing. Oh, I like that. So they get like a theme and they have to do all that. So what's the Road to Kingdom? What's the kingdom? is the kingdom like winning, or are they gonna perform in front of some royalty? Or the kingdom is just like, you're winning, so you're the king. Do you like work your magic? From the Belarusian songs, it's very high up, but I do think that I liked it a lot more back then. I was like actually very excited about that song back then. Now I don't really listen to it as much. So this is also hard, like when people are asking me like, how much do you like this or rank this? I cannot really rank them because some of them I really liked at some point, but after that I kind of changed my style of music that I was listening to. I'm gonna tell you that right now the song that I'm listening to the most from like all of them, it's very probably Mall, and I'm really watching quite often, also because it's getting recommended a lot by YouTube. What's the name? The girl that finished second for Sweden this year, I forgot her name. So those two I'm listening quite a lot to these days. And also the Finnish song. Like Finnish song this year was a really good song. I don't understand why people don't like it. Like I love the text. It has a really good message. It's very relatable. Daughter, that's the one. Daughter. Oh, from Belarus I also liked Story of My Life, even though I don't understand anything about it, and I wanted to look for the English lyrics of it, and on the Eurovision website they don't have the translation in English for some reason. I also don't understand how that works. Some songs have it in English and some don't. I thought it was like requested to give an English translation for the juries, but I'm guessing it's not anymore. I don't know. So just a week ago or something like that, I got asked by another channel to be part of like their jury, like awarding the points, and I was ready, like I had my list. I had to send them like my top 10 ahead, and then to like film myself, record myself, like giving everything from like 8, 10, 12. And when I did my ranking, I put Finland on number 4 because I really like it and I'm listening to it quite often. And then I realized that song was not even in their final, and it was so disappointing. Ukusuvice's song. The favorite song from Serbia. Well, I really like Molitva. I think everyone does that. Everyone likes that one. But I'm pretty sure there are others. I just cannot think of the names. The names are very complicated for me. Love Wave. I forgot about Love Wave. Yes, I think Love Wave is my favorite. I just thought of it, and I think that one is my favorite from Armenia. Kruna. Everybody hates Molitva. Why would you hate it? I mean, back then I was 17. I did not like it that much because I wanted something in English and something more exciting. I guess just like older I became, I just cooled off. Like now I really like soft songs with like some very deep message. I really liked, for example, Non mi avete fatto niente from Italy, and a lot of people did not like that one, and I also did not understand why, because it had a really deep message. Oh, people are hating Molitva because Ukraine lost to it. This is quite a thing that I was actually talking in some of my videos. I've noticed that a lot of the fans hate a song because their favorite did not win, and I always keep saying there are more songs that you can like at the same time. You cannot just pick one. This is how some countries do not qualify, and I'm kind of bitter about it still. The fact that Romania did not qualify in the final in 2019 with On a Sunday. I mean, come on. There were some songs that I'm not gonna tell their names. They were total crap. Like those songs should have not been there, and they were in the final. And On a Sunday did not qualify. And the same, not to mention Blackbird. I feel the same about Blackbird. Okay. See a lot of funny comments there that I cannot say. Okay, I see that right now you're fighting who should have won, Ukraine or Serbia. I have to say that I like both of them, but obviously in very different ways. Favorite countries in Eurovision? Actually what I'm working on right now, so this is just for you guys. You know that I did, I think, 3 videos up until now, or posted with me like ranking the songs in each country. So after I'm gonna do that, I am adding the results for each year, like how they ranked for each country separately, and I'm doing that for each year because people were asking me which one is my favorite year. So this is the way I'm gonna figure out which year I like the most based on the country's rankings for each year. And in the end, very probably I'm gonna do some sort of comparison between the songs that I liked the most in each country, just to figure out which song I like the most of them all. But that's still a plan. It's not mentioned in my videos yet. Do you like I Can? I liked I Can, the studio version. Also, I was 20 at that point, so I was like party. And plus, I really liked Blue as a group when they used to be good. But then the live performance came, and again, I was really disappointed. Bye, Harrison. Don't forget to send me a request on the email. Satellite or Taken by a Stranger? If I definitely have to choose, I would choose Satellite, but I love Taken by a Stranger, just in a different way. Do you think Little Big would rock next year? The problem with Little Big and with some of these artists right now is people are gonna have a lot higher expectations, and I think a lot of those expectations will not be met. This is my reason why I'm kind of scared for Romania, because Roxanne was like, she had 5 songs that were really good, and I'm kind of scared she's not gonna do the same next year, because now people are expecting something to be very good. I really liked Goodbye from Romania, yes. But also, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. I just wanted to say something regarding one of the videos, but I'm not spoiling anything. There are videos that are already filmed and I cannot tell you what I said or what I did. I Can should have won. I don't think it should have won. I mean, they were popular, but I didn't like the vocals, not the live ones. Roxanne is versatile. Well, I'm not afraid that Roxanne will not be able to do it. I'm afraid that the songwriters will kind of lose their mojo. I hope they're using this 1 year to get something cool done. I don't know which one is Little Big's latest song. Dana, they are pushing Roxanne. Roxanne was confirmed. I also agree with Achnix. I do think that maybe some of them should skip 1 year. But at the same time, for some of them I feel really bad. Like the girl from Norway, like even her, like the message that she posted after she found out she's not coming back. Like, for some of them I feel really bad. No, the 2020 songs are definitely not coming back in 2021, but a lot of the artists are. Wait, I missed some messages right now. When will you share reaction to Eurovision 2013? Well, we just filmed yesterday the rock one, so probably next weekend. Usually we film in weekends, those kind of stuff, because it takes us around 4 hours. Plus we talk a lot, like what you guys see, that's nothing. So we talk a lot, and like we're making fun and stuff like that. It's like that's why people are saying we are talking a lot, is because we're literally just watching Eurovision. We are not thinking that we're reacting to Eurovision. We're just literally watching it. Life looks better in spring. I think it's Life looks better in spring. I do like that one. Yes, it's very campy though. I like some campy songs, but not all of them. What's your favorite French entry? I'll have to think about that. I have to remember all of them. On the top of my mind, it comes Patricia Cass. I really liked that song. I like when the French songs are very French and they're not necessarily popish, but at the same time, just to say the exact opposite, I also like the guy with Ale Ale Ale. I like that song too because it's fun. So it's the exact opposite of what I just said. That's why it's so hard for me to make rankings and say I like this one better than that one, because I cannot compare them really. Yes, Lauren and Mike also live in Japan. They're relatively close to me. They're still driving distance. What is campy? Well, campy are the types of songs that you would play or sing or whatever when you're by a campfire and just toasting your marshmallows and everyone's like in this good mood of like everything is just love, love, peace, peace. That's campy. Soleil. Je suis l'enfant soleil. For some reason that title sounds familiar, but I don't know if I know the song. Maybe if the song would start, I would know it. Do you like France 2012? I thought you meant camp. I am not sure what Achnix is meaning, but I thought you meant camp. I just said camp, like campy, a campy song. What was the question? I saw one. Do you like France 2012? France 2012, yeah. I do like the song, but not like in a winning way. I also feel very bad when France is being unfairly low. And that's also a thing that I've noticed, especially with the big 5, 6, however many they are. They do end up pretty low, but I also do not think that actually if the scoring would be done the way I scored it in my grand final, I don't think those same countries would be the last spot. For example, let's take Germany when they got a perfect 0, and I am 100% sure that that country was not last on the list of the juries. It was maybe somewhere in between like 15, 20, 11, 15, something like that, and they just keep getting 0 points even though they're not the last ones. Kevin, let's see what Kevin asked. I only see in your opinion. Love Cyprus 2010. I don't know what your question was, Kevin. I only understood in your onion, which is probably opinion. Camp also is an adjective, as in over the top. Oh, I didn't know that. So when I said, oh, I don't know, like when I said campy, it was like life looks better in spring. I mean, Angon was a very good voice in Eurovision. And sometimes I do feel that when the voices are too good, they're not doing that fine. I don't know why. It's like a lot of them, I feel like they have very good voices and they're not up there. Just to give it again my example, Albania 2018. I mean, that guy's voice was probably my favorite that year, and he wasn't even in top 10. I agree that no country deserves 0 points. I think that's really unfair. And I really hope that the artists realize that just because they've got 0, it does not mean that they were last everywhere, because that's unfair. it's true that the voting system allows the songs that are like standing out to come up on top and people not to play it safe, but I think it's unfair, the results, like when people are mentioning, oh, Germany finished last so many times or Norway finished last. I really don't think they were actually last in the rankings, so I would be a lot more curious to know which country was actually the last, like how low the juries actually voted those countries. What is your 3 most favorite ever Swedish entries? Oh my god, I would need so much time to do that because I like a lot of them, so I wouldn't know how to start, but very probably the number 1 would be Euphoria. And after that I will have no idea. Also, I'm planning to do the Sweden, like the top for Sweden, and I'm already like dragging that a little bit because I don't know how I will do that top, and people are just gonna get upset that I'm putting some song on number 10, even though I would like it, but yeah, I don't know how that would work. Karate Conmigo has grown. I really loved Quédate Conmigo, and again, it's another extremely good voice, and if I remember right, she finished on the 10th place, and I think that's unfair. I think it should be a lot higher. But also, what matters a lot in Eurovision is everything that happens pre-Eurovision, like the interviews, the way they're winning their national selection. Like, the fans get so stuck with one act from the very beginning that even if that act would be bad in the actual Eurovision, they would still vote for it just because they don't want to let go and they don't want to accept that some other song might be better than that one. The Balkan Girls or This Is Our Night? Ooh, is This Is Our Night the song from Malta? In that case, I would go with the Balkan Girls. To be very honest, I'm not a big fan of either of them, but if I'd have to choose, I would choose the Balkan Girls. Most underrated song, in my opinion, which is again probably opinion, is Portugal. I do agree that Portugal has some pretty bad results and they don't deserve them every time. Sometimes they do, but not every time. How is Eurovision perceived in Romania? Well, most of the people are making fun of it. Like, people don't really take it seriously, most of them. But then you have the average watchers, like my sister. My sister is watching it every time when Eurovision is on, but she does not keep up with any national selections or all those things. She's just literally just watching her final and she picks whoever she wants to win. So she doesn't care about the whole thing that happens around it. And I think that would be what most people would do. Do you think Sweden gets too many votes from the juries every year? I do think that Sweden gets a lot of votes from the juries. I also think that a lot of those points are not necessarily fair, or not fair. It's like Sweden is definitely one of the best countries in Eurovision. So when the juries see an act from Sweden, they just give like an umph to the ranking just because it's Sweden and Sweden is quality. And yeah, I do think the fact that it's Sweden affects the way the juries are voting for Sweden. But I don't think it's that unfair. I really think that the Swedish songs are actually good enough to always be up there. But I do think that in the juries sometimes they would get somehow influenced by it. Oh, who am I gonna put? Well, Sweden is always good, why not put them? Yeah, that's true. That's kind of what I mean. Yeah, I agree with Marco Van Melis. The juries give points for commercial and professional songs, and Sweden tends to tick those boxes. Yeah, Sweden is very good in sending songs that are both on the commercial side good and also songwriting side is very good. So whatever side of the jury member you would get, somehow you will make them happy. I do think so. Favorite Italian entry? Well, Grande Amore, for sure, for me, that's number one. But I also liked Madness in Love. I forgot the Italian name for it. Juries overrate slightly and televote underrates. I do think so, if we are still talking about Sweden. I do think the televote underrates because they want a change. You know, they kind of like to go with the underdog, and Sweden and Russia pretty much are always like the leading ones every time, and then people kind of vote against them because they like an underdog to win. So yeah, I could see that. Like, just think of Poland. Kevin said that Grande Amore is overrated. I don't know, I don't feel that way. I actually totally, truly like it. Why are so many fans so sick and tired of Sweden? I don't think they're tired of Sweden. Just as I said, I think they prefer the underdog to beat the big one. And Sweden is the big one, and people just want to see how a small country, just imagine like, I don't know, let's say Andorra would come back and Andorra would be number one and Sweden number two. People would kind of like that just because like this story of the underdog beating the big one. Occidentalis Karma, I liked the studio version. It took me a while to get into it. I didn't like it in the beginning. I liked the studio version very well. I got used to the song. I could see why it was the winner. And then suddenly I saw the live staging performance and I was like, yeah, this is not going to win. Yes, like Artboy says, we love Sweden, but I wouldn't say it's always overrated, but the juries do tend to like Sweden a lot. Do you think the televote should be finished before the jury vote, so the jury's vote doesn't affect it? I don't think the jury's vote affect the televote though. I mean, do they? How would they affect the televote? From what we've seen, even from the past years, quite often the televote does not agree with the jury's vote. And by the way, I like the way they're presenting the points now way better, because it's a lot easier to figure out which countries are liked by the juries and which countries are liked by the people. You should vote on the best song, not the best country anyway. Well, yeah. I mean, when I'm talking about Sweden or whatever, I just mean the songs from the country. I'm not voting for the country, I'm not voting for Sweden. But because you keep seeing the same flag with the same name, people are referring to the countries like Ireland 2012 or Romania 2019. They're not really saying the name of the artist and the song every time. So it gets stuck in your mind. You keep hearing Sweden, Sweden, Sweden. And then you're like, why are they always on top? Do you think Daughter should have won Melfest? To be very honest, yes. And I do like the Mama's song a lot. Not as much as Lauren does. Like, Lauren is literally obsessed with that song. Just like Amelia is really obsessed with Moldova. But I think that Daughter's show on the live stage, like the big stage of Eurovision, would have been a lot cooler. And I think it would have had bigger chances of winning than the Mamas. But the mamas have a better voice than Daughter. Daughter. I don't know how to pronounce it. So people tend to vote. Let's see. Were there any other questions? Daughter. Do you pronounce it like daughter? I don't think you say daughter. I think it's like Dota or something. Dotte. I don't know. Is she from Sweden? because many times they sound like they're not really from Sweden. How did you get my stats on email? Yes, Walton, I did get your stats, and I need to come up with an idea of a series of videos using that, but I don't have one yet. That's why I didn't write back, because I need to figure out first. And this week I was busy with planning all this rock thing. Can someone explain why The Roop was a favorite? I don't feel it. Well, let the hate begin, but I did not like the song at all, and I got so much hate on my channel because I said that. I didn't even say that I hate the song, I just said that it's not one of my favorites. I don't know, I like weird stuff, like I like, for example, Russia weird, like Little Big, but On Fire, not really. I didn't really get it. It felt very acted. And I know that people are very sensitive about it because everyone wanted Lithuania to win, or Iceland, or Romania, because they wanted to go to like a new country. Hey Alex, are you doing another quiz? I missed the last one. Well, I just finished. I'm not sure, Carl, if you just came on now. We've just finished the quiz night. I am gonna do another one next Saturday. Oh, I love the production, the live show, but not the studio version. I'm guessing you're talking about Lithuania. I'm still saying I am on my same opinion that sometimes some acts, and I'm not talking just about Lithuania now, some acts just want to be weird. Like they're weird because they want to be weird, because they want to be noticed. And I also think that because Lithuania picked their song relatively early, people liked it so much in the beginning that whatever other song would have came afterwards, no one would have changed their opinion to be like, hey, this is another song that is good, or this song is better, because they just were like, Lithuania, I like it and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, Russia 2020 is a lot of fun. People voting on holiday destinations for next year. What? Did I miss something? Oh, so Sweden is doing tonight their version. Well, tonight probably here is gonna be in the morning. By the way, we only have like 10 more minutes left, guys. This time I'll know when it turns off, so I can say my goodbyes, because I hate just stopping it without saying goodbye. Oh, Carol. Where are you from, Carol? Carol Thomas sounds like American. Might be British too. I guess, could you be at work? I think it's 11 in the States, depending where you are. Which song is most underrated and overrated this year for you? Like you really want me to start a fight here, don't you? But I'm gonna answer. I am gonna answer. I do think that the most overrated one is Lithuania. Just like, I do think that this song blew up a lot, and I could not understand why. I gave it a lot of chances. It's not like I just said I don't like it and never listened